Hello and welcome back to the channel, and today I have the all new 2021 Volkswagen Taigun. Now this is the latest product by the Volkswagen here in India. It's a very interesting product and today I'm gonna review it. We'll see how feature loaded it is, how practical it is and finally कितनी spacious है. Now ये कार एक काफी इंटरेस्टिंग प्लेटफॉर्म पे बनी है जिसपे बाकी Volkswagen की काफी सारी गाड़ियां भी बनी है, but to bring the cost down, they have made a specially Indian platform. They have modified that platform, and now 90% of the parts जो ये गाड़ी के they are assembled here in India, which brings the cost significantly down. And today it is launched here with an ex-showroom price of 17.49 lakhs here in Hyderabad. Now this variant जो आप देख रहे हैं ये है GT Plus. बाकी variants भी इसमें आते हैं. So for time being, we'll focus on this variant. So watch the video till the end because I'll share my complete thoughts on this car, and finally I'll give my verdict that should you go for the Taigun or should you go for any of its other rivals. So this car actually competes with the likes of Hyundai Creta, Kia Seltos and its famous sibling that recently we had seen the launch of, that is the Skoda Kushaq. Now this car and the Skoda are very similar based on the same platform, but yet there are differences in many ways. So देखेंगे क्या है differences. We'll go through each and every specification of this car. So starting with some of the technical specifications. Now as I said it competes in the category of Seltos and Creta. So the length happens to be similar to them, which is like 4.2 meters, and it gets a height of 1.6 meters and a width just a shy of 1.8 meters. So this is actually a perfect size for your long city drives as well as for your casual weekend drives. So a perfect crossover, I would call it. Very compact and easy to drive. Overall the segments of this vehicle are quite practical as well as affordable. तो ये कार आती है तीन options के साथ. Like we have only petrol engines. We have 3 transmission options. One, you get manual. Second is the torque converter automatic, and third is the DSG dual clutch transmission. So this being the 1.5 liter top end variant, it comes with DSG 7-speed dual clutch. You can even opt in manual for the 1.5 liter, or 1 liter mein you can go for the either automatic or the manual. So let's start from the front. So this being the top end, यहाँ पे we get LED lights with projector. यहाँ पे reflector based है, यहाँ पे जो है आपका projector दिया गया है LED, और ये day time running light है. नीचे we get the LED turn indicators, and down below again we have reflector based fog lamps with chrome garnishes. And if you look from the front profile, it definitely reminds you of its big brother, that is the Tiguan. Very similar looks from the front, and we have some cuts and creases on the bonnet line to give its character a more sporting appeal and a dynamic look. So this is a very anticipated launch of 2021, and finally Volkswagen has bought it here, specially developed for India, I would say. So coming onto the side, we have this alloy wheels. Now these are 17 inches one being the top end, and it gets disc brakes. If you opt for other variant, the lower variants, we get 16 inches one, and the section happens to be 205. So the profile could have been increased a bit considering the Indian road conditions, but still it's fine. It's 205 by 55, you can spot here, and it comes with Goodyear tires. That will depends which lot your car belongs to. So overall this was the front and the side quarter look. And coming on to the ORVMs, again here we have electrically adjustable and retractable ORVMs. When you lock the car, अपने आप ये fold हो जाते हैं. And यहाँ पे request sensor दिया गया है with chrome finish on it. And side से overall the car looks very good. Now इसकी जो characteristics line है और जिस platform पे ये car बनी है, definitely it's an Indian derived platform now. But overall front look आप देखेंगे, side look आप देखेंगे, it will remind you of the Tiguan as well as the T-Roc. तो ये जो इसका part है roof line, that reminds me of the T-Roc, and front जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया that reminds me of the Tiguan. So काफ़ी ज़्यादा एक mix and match product है overall Taigun. And coming onto the rear, now this part, it may seem a bit busy, but over the time it will grow on you. क्योंकि जो light है रात के time, it looks very beautiful because it's not only the black finish that they have carried in the center, but also it's an actual LED light that is just running. And a very neat trick that they have just not continued it, rather the Volkswagen logo is placed in middle, it breaks it. Quite a neat touch. यहाँ पे Taigun की badging, and at the rear we have this garnishes going on, all chrome garnishes and parking sensors plus your reflector. There we have the rear wiper and a shark fin antenna. Plus now this is a very interesting color. This is the launch color of the car. You can even opt this car in silver, grey, red color as well. But this is my personal favorite because it just brings out that characteristics line more and more. The car actually stands out on the road, and especially with those 17 inches alloy wheels. Now yes, they are a bit big for this car and the profile is low, but yeah, they do look good. So this was all about the exterior. Now let's go and check out how good and feature loaded the interior is. Yeah, just before going to the interior, there, just to mention, we have a sunroof that we'll check out once we are in the boot. And here we have a boot. So the boot is pretty big. You can easily fit 3 to 4 medium size baggage and 2 large bags. Plus you have a parcel tray over here. If you want, you can definitely remove that too. You don't get electric tailgate like you do get in its bigger brother. So Kushaq से जो इसके differences है, overall styling में तो दोनों ही कार अपनी अपनी जगह पे एक अलग aspect है. ये it is oriented more towards the people, like more towards a class or set of a people who prefer a gentle look. But whereas when we talk about the Kushaq, that is oriented more towards the young buyers, because उसकी जो styling है वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा sharp है, काफ़ी ज़्यादा aggressive भी है. इससे इसकी थोड़ी gentle and subtle रखी गई है to appeal a different class of buyers. Both are very good in terms of styling. Now that's your personal choice, which one you will prefer. So that's enough of talk about the exterior. Now let's go and quickly check out the interior. Okay, so now I'm in the interior. Just have a look how overall the layout looks like, and then we'll start right from the door panel. So here we have the controls for your power windows. So जो driver की है, that is one touch up and down. और ये controls है for your electrically adjustable OR VMs. And यहाँ पे overall जो finish है अच्छी है, hard finish है, but you won't feel disappointed by the quality of it. But the concept जो इसमें दिखाया गया था पहले, that had a soft touch materials. But यहाँ पे in the production model they didn't bought that, but that's okay. Still you won't feel any cheap materials. यहाँ पे lock unlock के button, typical German car. So you have such kind of lock unlock button. And very big bottle holders over here. You can easily store a bottle of 2 liters in fact, and plus all the storage space even at the back. Then coming on to this side, here we have controls for your headlights. Typical German car, you have dials for your headlight, not as conventional cars you get behind the steering wheel. Then your AC vents, this being the GT line. यहाँ पे जो dashboard पे trim है, that is not the red accents one जो आपको दूसरे variants में देखने को मिलती है. So this is your all digital instrument cluster. Now it's not exactly like complete screen as you are seeing in the video, but the main screen is only till this side, and this is sort of fixed. You can't do anything over there, like it doesn't display anything except for few information that is just below it. So this is only your main 7-inch screen that shows your various informations, and that all things you can actually control from this side of buttons. Now it's saying please switch on the lights, as I have ignition on but the lights aren't on, so it is showing please switch on the lights. You can even toggle through various kinds of menu over there, and these set of buttons are to control your main infotainment system, which is a 10-inch screen which will support Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. यहाँ पे एक
चीज़ आप नोटिस करोगे तो यहाँ पे एक बटन दिया गया है विच इज़ एक्चुअली डमी बटन. ये यहाँ पे अवेलेबल नहीं है. दिस इज़ जस्ट फॉर शो. इट डजेंट हैव एनी फंक्शन. जस्ट लेट मी स्विच ऑन द लाइट्स. इफ़ आई जस्ट स्विच ऑन, आप देख सकते हैं वो जो मैसेज है वहाँ पे चला गया है. एंड ओवरऑल द स्टेयरिंग व्हील इज़ क्वाइट गुड. कुशाक में आपने देखा होगा इट इज़ 2 स्पोक, बट यहाँ पे वी गेट कन्वेंशनल 3 स्पोक. एंड द Volkswagen logo has improved significantly. यहाँ पे it has got little bit thinner and it looks more cleaner and gentle now. And you can just toggle through all the buttons as I have showed you. Settings, all sorts of things over there. यहाँ पे आपका average दिखा रहा है. This being the new car, it is not showing the accurate one. वरना इसकी mileage is not that bad as is shown over there. So coming on to this part, as I have showed you, this will slide to unlock and we'll go to the home. And this is the new infotainment system that Volkswagen is following in their cars. You get a different infotainment system in the current Polo and the Vento, but this one is different. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, as well as you have various settings. You can even increase and decrease the brightness, screen off for your audio, profile, lights, very different kind of settings, and valet mode. So if you don't want anyone to change your setting, you can put into valet mode and set a pin for it. In fact, it even comes with few apps and all that. They have a tie-up with Gaana app, so you get a premium Gaana subscription over here. And if you go to navigation, it takes a bit of time to load, but overall it looks quite premium. As you can see, all these digital buttons are given over here. And now currently you can see we have the Google map running over there. You even get the Spotify as well, plus your Google voice assistant. And coming down, these are the controls for your steering, climate control. ये same panel हमने कुशाक में भी देखा था. It's a touch sensitive panel. So if I want to increase or decrease the temperature, I just need to slide my finger like this. You can see the temperature is raising. And if you want to increase or decrease the fan speed, you can do the same from here. And this is the button for your idle, start, stop in traffic. If you want your car to stop when you press the brake pedal hard, तो आप वो यहाँ से कर सकते हैं. और ये hazard light के बटन. यहाँ पे एक वेंटिलेटेड सीट्स का भी बटन आता है अगर इसमें लेदर सीट्स हो तो, बट यहाँ पे वो नहीं दिया गया है. प्लस वी हैव 2 USB पोर्ट्स ओवर देयर एंड वायरलेस चार्जर. वायरलेस चार्जर आप यहाँ पे अगर रखते हैं, so you can actually see over there. Now this is the 7-speed DSG gearbox, जैसे कि मैंने वीडियो में आपको स्टार्टिंग में ही बता दिया था. And plus you have a 12 volt charging socket over there and a engine start stop button right over there. यहाँ पे थोड़ा बहुत स्टोरेज मिलती है. ये आप यहाँ पे एक्चुअली की आराम से प्लेस कर सकते हैं अपनी. अभी जैसे ये 2 है, बट जनरली we'll have the 1 key, so you can place it over here, and 2 small cup holders and your conventional hand brake. Just let me open this. और यहाँ पे मिलता है arm rest. It comes with this soft touch finish, and here we have the glove box. It is cooled, so आप देख सकते हैं इसके कूलिंग का फंक्शन आप यहाँ से भी एडजस्ट कर सकते हैं. And if you notice carefully, इस कार में ambient light भी दी गई है, which adds to the premiumness of the cabin, and this all material just feels very good. A carbon fiber sort of finish, and on the dashboard it is not exactly soft but not exactly hard too. Good finish, I would say, not bad. And these are for your, this is the paddle shifters, and these are for your lights to give indicator and for your upper and lower beam. और ये जो है आपके ये वाइपर स्टॉक है, यहाँ पे लाइट का है. ऑलमोस्ट एवरी जर्मन कार में ये ऐसा ही होता है. वी गेट अ डायल फॉर द लाइट्स एंड वाइपर के यहाँ पे मिलते हैं. जनरली वी हैव द कंट्रोल्स फॉर लाइट over here if you just see in any other car. And here we have electrochromic IRVM and plus controls for your sunroof. तो sunroof बड़ी है, डिसेंट है, काफ़ी बड़ी है. इनफैक्ट मतलब छोटी सी नहीं दी गई है. बाकी जो कार में इतनी आती है काफ़ी छोटी होती है, बट इसमें काफ़ी अच्छी खासी दी गई है. इसके विड्थ भी काफ़ी अच्छी है. और अगर आपको खोलना है, you can just press this and it opens up and you need to close this sunshade manually. यहाँ पे LED lights भी दी गई है. So this was all about the front. Now let's go and check out how good is the rear. Okay, so now I am in the back seat, And the first impressions, I would say, are fantastic. I didn't expect this to be this comfortable. Just look at the leg space that I have on offer. I can easily stretch my feet under the seat. For reference, my height is 5'10" and the front seat is adjusted according to my height. It's a bit of scooped out seat, so it increases even the knee room. और यहाँ पे मिलते हैं power window के controls and your conventional door handle. And overall, if you ask about the seat comfort and the quality, तो seat is very supportive. Like ये जो side की जो seats है, you get a little bit of contouring onto them, so which makes it quite comfortable. और जो बीच की सीट है, for third passenger it will be little bit difficult, but still the floor is almost flat, so comfortable होगा. As such कोई भी issue वहाँ पे नहीं आएगा. And if you just see over here, you get even the center armrest with two small cup holders, so you can just easily sit back here and relax. Very comfortable seats. And here we have your climate vents. You don't get separate zone or separate fan speed control, but only the vents. And plus two USB sockets down there, C sockets, USB-C. So very modern car. काफ़ी USB-C sockets ही इसमें दिए गए, आपको A नहीं मिलता. Considering all the smartphone nowadays have USB-C ports only. And on the top we have these two reading lights and three headrest, adjustable headrest. And one more thing to notice, this car gets all safety features, 40 plus safety features, including the safety for occupants and the pedestrian, plus all 5 seat belts. Generally companies don't give for the middle one, but this being Volkswagen German, there's no chance that they skip on the middle seat belt as well. You can spot it over here, and it's not just a normal seat belt for the middle, it's a proper 3-point seat belt. As I have showed you the sunroof, you can just open it from here too and enjoy the view. Panoramic hota तो it would be better. In the rivals like Creta, you get the panoramic sunroof. इसमें भी दिया जा सकता था. And just look at the front view, looks very premium. काफ़ी subtle finish जो है डैशबोर्ड पे दी गई है यहाँ पे. And you can see the speakers. काफ़ी अच्छे साउंड क्वालिटी भी है गाड़ी की. No complaints in that too. And plus dual finisher door पे यहाँ पे they have given white creamy sort of finish, और यहाँ पे जो है all black. Dashboard पे if you notice, lower half is completely white, upper half is completely black, और जो बीच में है that is mix and match of various elements, like we have the plastic gloss finish and then we have a carbon sort of finish. तो काफ़ी एक interesting look आता है dashboard को overall, if you can just see from here. So now let's go out and finally I'll share my final verdict how good is this all new Taigun.
So this was my complete detailed review about the all new Taigun. I have showed you all the features and details of the car side by side, comparing it with its rivals as well as the Skoda Kushaq. The real question is, should you go for this one or should you go for any of its rival? So if safety is your main priority, then Volkswagen is the car to go for. It's a German brand, so no compromises on the safety at all. And plus, if you are worried कि ये German brand है, Volkswagen है तो maintenance high होगा, no. Volkswagen this time has claimed that maintaining Taigun will be very cheap with just a cost of 5,000 rupees yearly, combined with various packs. So maintenance का भी इस बार कोई tension नहीं है when you are buying the Volkswagen. But if you want something like more features इसमें काफी सारे आते हैं, but if you want particularly panoramic sunroof, then we have only one car in the segment which is giving that in this price like of 17 lakhs, that is the Creta. But overall, still I feel the Taigun is the car, a quality car that you can go for. So as always, thanks for watching, thanks for support, drive safe, wear your seat belts. Thank you.